Well, hello. Today we have Fred Flown, and Fred has a very attractive Studebaker Lark. Do you want to tell us a few things about Studebaker Larks?
Well, Studebaker Larks were introduced in 1959 by the Studebaker Corporation, who was at that time undergoing some rather difficult times, as they were a lot during the 1950s. And the Studebaker Lark really took off as, you know, one of the first compact type cars that came out, and they were very, very popular, and kind of saved Studebaker for a few years probably, because people really liked the size of the car as opposed to what else was available at the time. And shortly thereafter, of course, Ford and Chevy came out with their Falcon and Corvair and things like that to compete with them. But for a while, Studebaker kind of had a market cornered there a little bit.
Chrysler came out with something too, didn't they?
Yeah, the Dodge Dart, I suppose?
I think the Dart was in there, and they had another Plymouth.
Yeah.
Did Studebaker have another version when they had, besides the Lark, did they have another car?
Yeah, they were, in the early 60s, they were still manufacturing the Hawks.
The Hawk,
which was more of a sports car. They were two-door sports cars and two-door, four-seat sports cars. And so they were manufacturing the Lark and the Hawks at that time.
Okay. The color on this one is an unusual color, and it is the original color, isn't it?
This is an original color, and it was kind of a specialty color. It's available only on the Hawks and the convertibles in 1961, and they called it Flamingo, and it's really kind of a coral peach type color, and I get a lot of comments on the color. It's really an unusual color. And
yes, it is. Where did you acquire this car?
I noticed in the Fargo Forum one day an ad in the paper there for his and hers Studebaker convertibles, and they were listed in Grand Forks, and I thought I should go at least look at it, and so I drove up to Grand Forks, and I ended up buying both of them.
Oh, good.
A 61, this one, and then also a 63 convertible. And I just, when I took a look at them, I thought that being a Studebaker person myself, I needed to have those, and so
it was a good idea.
It was a good idea, and it was a lot of fun. And
how long did it take you to restore this car?
well, it was probably about 2 years that I just kind of on and off messing with it, and it was probably close to 25 years ago now.
Faster than you've ever done anything before.
Well, yeah, that would be a lot faster than most of my other restoration projects have gone over the years, yeah.
Okay.
And, but it's been a lot of fun. It runs really well.
I see you have it out a lot.
Yeah, I do. I just like to take it out and drive it around.
Well, we want to thank you, Fred, for showing us this car today. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you, Rod.